Hey there, it's Jason here from 4XPipSnager and 4X UTurn, and today is April 11th, 2012, and we're going to take a quick look-see at the trades here. So basically, I've had more people email me with concerns that you're getting this double line in the bottom of the filter. Okay, I've already said it to quite a few people a number of times. There's been a new update on MetaTrader, and it's screwing up the indicators a little bit. But I want you to have no, concern or worries, because the top filter that you see right here, don't pay any attention to the one in the bottom, okay, is still 100% accurate in what it's supposed to do, okay? So don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Just pay attention to the top, line, whether it turns blue or red. And don't bother with the bottom one, okay? So anyway, this was 3 o'clock in the morning, and it basically, if you bought another dip here, let's take the auto scroll off. Yeah, see, she already ran up from here in the Asia session about 50 pips. She did a little retrace, as you can see. If you did buy a dip here, well, it just went down on you and really screwed you. And if you would have not, when it came back up again and created the gap right here, there was no trade right here because there's only 14 pips, to resistance. So there was no trade set up here whatsoever. Okay. Then once it broke through all this resistance right here, this would have been your entry right here. Okay. Which would have gave you a total of 18 pips maximum, and then came back down again. And as you can see, it's done its usual stuff in the US session. It's chopping up and down, going nowhere. To me, in the long term, it still looks bearish, and I think we're going to come down here, and it's just broke through this support here, and I think we're going to come down here. Okay, so anyway, that's it for the setups on the Euro. On the 5-minute, let's take a quick look at the 1-minute and see what that story tells us. Okay, so right here at 2 o'clock, as you can see, it came back up. So your entry would have been there, but there was no entry there. Why? Because from there to there was only 6.6 pips. However, right here you can see it bounced off there again. So you see, it would have had to clear through there. Then you could have took the trade up, and sure enough, it went up. But your entry really would have been here, so it was still resisting this resistance. So if you did get in on it right here, okay, there's 8 pips there. It went sideways forever, and then finally it would have gave you, 25 pips to the top quickly there. You would have got your pips. And that's it for that. I don't believe there's any other trades. Oh, sorry. The throat's getting so dry here. Okay, so anyway, that's it for that. And let's move on now to the pound. Pound, same thing, very messy, same ideal thing. It ran up during the Asia session, did a reverse, took off real quick, just like the Euro. Your only entry would have been right here after it broke through resistance. And it was only good for 17, 18 pips as well. There's no selling in here. There's no buying up here, probably because, it was only 18 pips to this resistance for 14 pips. It's been a terrible day again. Anyway, let's take a look at the Swiss. The Swiss, same thing as the Euro. It ran down in the Asia session. Okay. If you sold it right here, it went right up here and would have freaked you out. And same thing here. Your only trade would have been right here, which is only good for about 12 pips, and then it went sideways. And then it's chopping around in the US session. Looks like it's going up. Just like the Euro is going down. See that? Going up, going down. See that? I'm telling you, they're following each other again to a T. Just like the good old Forex days back in 2007, 2008. Okay, so anyway, that's it for PipSnager. Let's now take a quick look at UTurn. Okay, U-turn. Yeah, see, it did its awful messy thing in here. It gave us a W here, but it did not confirm it in the filter, and then she just fell down, went sideways. There was no trade here, but here is a M formation to sell it. Okay, so this could be it, but maybe you want to wait for the filter to confirm. And on the pound, whoa, look at the pound. That is not a trade. This here was a fake sell. See right here, and it faked you out and then turned around and went the other way. Yeah, the pound looks like she's going to come down. It looks like you might get an M formation here, but it sure was a zigzag here what happened. But anyway, that's the deal with that. Not too good lately, like I said, on the Forex U-turn. Been very choppy. Okay, so anyway, thanks for listening, and you all have a great day.